Something else I wanted to talk about was that I want to ask you guys this question. Do you guys believe in spiritual warfare? On one side of the spectrum, this is my opinion. In my world, in my galaxy, I I can say I feel as though and I think as though that you cannot compete, for example, where you do not compare, right? If you're not God's children, you're just not God's children. You don't know what God's children are capable of. You don't know what type of energy, you know? So it's just like, I don't know. When I think of like spiritual warfare, I think of like, you can't war where you don't compare. How can you warfare where you don't compare? It's like someone gave the really good example of Spider-Man, or kind of like any like superhero movie, how the good person, well, I'm not going to say like a good and bad, but like, I mean, and usually we'll just keep it simple, how like, for example, like Spider-Man's like, the hero, so the hero pretty much always like wins, and no matter what case scenario, the hero always wins. Even when Spider-Man was at his lowest, Spider-Man still always wins. Spider-Man always wins. No, but like, it's not really a win or lose case scenario. It's just something that exists as is. There are certain type of levels and playing fields to certain things, and it's just like, I don't know. I just think like, how do you fight God? You don't fight God. That's crazy, right? You don't just fight God. That's not a thing. So when people say spiritual warfare, I get it. I get it on like an energetic like level of humanistic emotions and nature. I get it. But getting people's ability to be influenced by things, I get it. And people's opinionated views on what is right and wrong, I get it. How it can cause chaos and things of that nature. I get it. But it's like, in all actuality, when it all boils down to it, you can't fight God. And then if you have people who fight with the Most High, you can't. That's not even applicable, right? Is that just my opinion, or does it make common sense? Like, how do you fight? You can't just fight the Most High. It would be weird. It would be like fighting air. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be like